How are you?
Hey, how we doing?
Doing all right.
Good.
Just getting everything set up on my end.
Hey, give me 1 second. I just need to connect to a different audio channel. I can't hear you very well. It's not you, it's me.
Okay.
Alright. I think I'm in business now.
So which roster am I working with here? I see two profiles that were sent.
Or maybe not. Hold on. Are you able to get on that?
I'm in the pen.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in the pen with 4 minutes left to go before it starts.
Okay. Well, I'm just warming up now.
Trailed off there. I missed what you said.
Did you race today?
You said I'm just a.
Sorry, did you say you raced today?
It's cool. One of my competitors is DSing for them. I'm on the road radios. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think they have a girl DSing for them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't
Yeah, Katie
remember.
Candelario. Her and I race against each other in C1 on the East Coast. So it's kind of fun. I said, "Hi, Katie. Hope your Saturday's going well." We're all good frenemies. She's an excellent racer.
Oh, you.
What's up?
Oh, you know her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah.
She she and I go toe to toe for wins. So she's a good egg.
Good. I swear, like half the time I swear, like half the time I race, I like knock over my water bottles from this little table,
Yeah.
like like clockwork. Yeah. So John was uh,
Mhm.
John was strategizing like what he thought was the best bike. I was
Right.
thinking of going with Tron for all around, but I'm sure I'll need more help on climbs with this team against this team because they have definitely superior endurance numbers. I don't know what the right answer is though, to be honest.
So what does your guys' timer say? How long until you start?
Say that again?
How long until your race starts?
It starts at 11 a.m., so 16 minutes?
Okay, so ours started early. That's cool. So Katie and I, our timer is started for 10:45. So that's good. We'll already be in the park at that point.
Yep.
And then we just wait for you guys.
Cool. You think, is it Tron a dumb decision for this one? I've basically been
Yeah.
ignoring Zwifter bikes for this just because I don't.
Well, you can ignore Zwifter bikes, but all the wins that I've seen have from disc on this cord. So let me take a look real quick, see what Zwifter bike says, and see how much the delta is. Do you have access to a disc bike?
Do I have what?
Do you have access to a Zwift bike?
The Tron? Yeah.
No, but do you have access to a disc wheel?
Oh, yeah, I do. If not that, I was going to do Scott Addict with
Yeah.
disc die cut.
Let me just take a look at what the course is ideal. Can't this. This showed up Crit City. I don't want Crit City. I want Bologna with the road of the time trial lap. And Tron and standard bikes. And okay, so it says that it says because we're at one.
There, you're cutting out a little bit there.
Sorry, that was me stopping talking. I just see what we here. Okay, so Scott Addict with the NV SES 7.8. The Tron is 0.12 behind it. So if you wanted to ride Tron, you're not going to be at a large disadvantage. The Athos S works. I mean, they're showing up with light bike. So this is hill climbing for that one long, long climb. So, and I know that there are 16% sections. So Pinarello Dogma F is also recommended. But the NV SES 7.8 are the wheels to get if you don't. Otherwise, just go with Tron and away you go.
Okay, so
But it's the lightest bike and aero wheels that are lightweight. So it would be like your DT Swift die cut 62s. That's the non-disc version. The ND SES 7.8s and the Zip 858s sawtooth. Those are the ones that are the lighter wheels. They're all within a second of each other, so any of those wheels will work. If you don't want to ride Zwift or the Tron bike,
okay,
but the Tron bike, at 0.12 less than the Addict RC, that's not something you can really argue.
okay. So basically, go with
If you got Tron, stick with it.
yeah. I mean, I was thinking probably Addict RC then with the NV 7 point whatever.
7.8. So yeah, that's the fastest bike. You get 0.12 advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that
So
then, because
take that whole 1/10 of a second advantage and run with it.
I'll probably go with that then. That's whatever prevents me from getting dropped by these folks.
Right.
I think I can stay with them on the flats, but maybe.
Right.
Up the hills, definitely not. Or at least that's my thought anyway.
Katie rode off. She's going to go ride the course. I'm just going to sit here. Not going out on the course.
Yeah, the trouble with this is going to be, one, just staying with them, and then two, they have like stronger sprints than us too. So.
Well, the sprint's not going to be something that they have an advantage on. What they need is 20-minute power, and so they need 20-minute power, and they need what else?
Okay.
10-minute power. Those are the things that are in their wheelhouse for this race, because this is a climb.
Yeah.
The time trial, the thing that we have to do is, if we have strong climbers, then we can kind of chill on the way out and just take the draft. But when it comes time to get up the hill, that's when we will shine. If we don't have strong climbers, then the whole thing's a supper fest. So let me take a look at their 10-minute power. 10-minute power and 20-minute power, we're evenly matched with them. So climbing shouldn't be much of a difference. And 30-minute power leans a little in their favor. But yeah, they're a little faster than us in the sprint, or for 5 seconds. We're a little faster than them in the sprint for 10. So they might win at a finish line sprint, but that doesn't serve them for the whole race. And
Doesn't this end
go ahead.
on uphill too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Ends on uphill. Okay.
Yeah, it ends on an uphill.
Okay.
And then when you get to the top, take a break, because on the bottom you got a chance to go down together as a team and have everybody bust the 100-kilometer-per-hour thing.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah. And then you get an achievement that not a lot of people have.
Too light for that.
You can switch bikes when you get to the top. Race will be over.
Yeah, fair. What's up, John?
Yeah.
What's up, Todd?
Hey, what's up? Hello, Josh. Hey, Todd. Hey, Jay. What's your bike
How's it going?
We got world-class DS with us here.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, and she's extremely handicapped because she's working with her iPad rather than her 43-inch desktop with all of her bells and whistles running sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the road today. My granddaughter's 3rd birthday today.
No sauce.
All right.
No sauce. I'm not as saucy as I usually am.
Any ideas for bikes today?
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I'm going with Scott Addict RC with what was it, KJ? NV 7 point whatever wheels.
7.8.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
On this one is a light bike with aero design. which is like the Athos, the Scott Addict RC. Tron will work. Tron is 0.12 slower than the Scott Addict RC with the 7 on it. You can use the 858 wheels. You can use the DT Swiss die cuts, which are pretty much available to everybody because I think they're level 2 unlock. And then so that's the die cut 62s non-disc, and then Tron. So you've got 3 wheel sets that you can choose from, and all of those are well within a second of finishing time together.
But just a matter of what you feel like you need help on.
Right.
Everything.
Tron.
Point being, there's probably no wrong answer.
Right.
Yeah. I just like the Tron because you never get out of the saddle, and that just kind of psychs people out a bit.
Okay.
I don't know why. Psychs me out.
I should clarify, no wrong answer other than the buffalo bike.
I'm not sure I even have that one yet.
It's hard to get.
And my expectation is the Tron is going to be the faster bike on the flat. And then when you get uphill, it might be slightly slower. But overall time will be about the same.
So you're saying the Scott Addict RC?
Scott Addict RC is the ideal bike for a course.
Hey Josh, is there ever a way that we can like get the other team to agree to neutralize the bikes? Is that a possibility?
Probably would have needed to be done earlier.
Yeah. I mean not now, but I just mean like just a thought. That'd be cool. Like with FRI.
What would you equip the Addict with?
The NV 7.8. Those are the lightest, most aero wheels. But if you don't have those and you don't have drop for those, you can get the DT Swiss die cut 1162s, or you can get the Zip 858s. Those are the wide disc or the wide sawtooths. So aero sawtooth.
Those wheels are underrated.
Yeah, they're really good wheels.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually thinking about a pair for my bike.
Yeah,
For real.
IRL bike, yeah. They look
so you're
awesome.
saying the 8.9 Envy or the 6.7?
Coach got 858s for her brand new Factor Ostro Vam. So she's really set up for racing.
Yeah.
She's pretty much a goddess. So she wins national championships. So
Well, got the right bike for it.
yeah, she bought a weapon.
Yeah.
She won the Grand Fondo Nationals last year on an Athos with this Ostro Vam. It's going to just not even be close.
Crazy.
Because she's going to be so aero. She's going to save so many watts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just go with the Tron. I don't have time to buy.
Yeah.
So KJ, are you in the pen?
I am in the pen.
Huh.
Not with you guys.
Area. Oh, you found another way in?
Yeah.
We props to ATP because they found a way to like alter some club event or something. So.
Oh, that's sick. That's nice of them.
Yeah, that was cool of them to share too.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Katie Candelario.
Yeah.
And so their DS and I actually are like very, very close competitors in the women's C1 East division. And so we know each other from racing.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah. Katie is a hell of a climber.
That's not so sweet.
Yeah. She makes me a better racer. Having competition like her, I have to chase. But when it gets down on the flat, I have the advantage. So
All right. What about a minute?
if I can get to you guys now, if I can't, then I'm gonna have to quit out of this.
Yeah, KJ, I also got the live going too. If you need
Okay.
to peep at the watt valve.
All right.
Do my best not to swear. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Saying I can fan view Todd, but it won't let me. So see if this is. There we go. Now I gotcha. Great.
How long should this race take? Is what I should ask.
That's a good question.
Both climbs are 10 minutes each, roughly, and then
Okay.
another, I don't know, 15 on the flat total. It's 5.9k each way, so yeah, you know, under an hour, hopefully, maybe an hour.
All right. Luck all.
Go.
Go, go, go. Everybody's cranking hard on the watts, making sure that you're doing well. I see Todd's pushing 6.3. That's fantastic. See if we can get everybody to hold about 4 just for the start here and see if we can start with a break. Watch your watts meter and we will get past this slow motion crazy crap that happens during ladder for some of us. Just keep looking at your watts per kilogram and let's see if we can push 3 and 4. It'd be nice to snap the rubber band right off the bat. Keeping it up, looking good. I don't have the map readily available, but I will get it. Keep going. Yep, not a problem. I'll dig that up. This is my first time seeing the course as well, so I'm sure a lot of us have not been on this.
I think it's just at the top of the climb.
That sounds about right.
I regret that I've been on this course before.
I've seen it too many times.
I've actually only been exposed to it recently while reconning it for you guys.
You should know this course, Nick.
Yeah, I've raced it a bunch. I quite like it, but it is awful.
Yeah, it is.
It is a killer climb.
Just like someone wants to share a wheel. Yeah.
I take that as a bad sign.
Yeah, I do too.
So with the climb, it's best to break it down in your head into 3 parts. The first part is, I think about 400 meters, but it's 14% average.
Yeah.
That is where all your energy goes. After that, there's about 100 meters of 3 or 4%, which will feel like flat, which you can recover a little. And then the next one is longer, but it's only about, I think, 6%. It's really about that first part. You drop everything if you want to stay competitive.
So, how many? We're only doing one lap, correct?
2.
Like,
Two. Okay.
I think it.
Yeah. Summit
Yeah.
finished second time.
So up, down, and back up.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a power up then at the finish man is the expectation, and that'll be the only one yet.
And there is obviously good recovery on the downhill.
Yes.
And the climb starts 5.9.
KJ, you can call it out too whenever you think that you should attempt a break if you think so.
Yeah. I want to be conservative in the first uphill. You know, let's not blow up.
They want the lead.
Not unless they're looking weak. If they're looking weak, I'm going to turn the screws and we'll go hard on the first one. But it just depends on how they're reacting to us. If y'all are just riding in a pack and going through the motions, then, you know, we'll just see what happens as we go up the hill and adjust. Yeah. Now, where they have an advantage is in 5 minute, 1 minute, 2 minute, and 5 minute times. But you guys are evenly matched climb, so they're gonna have an advantage for those pre-sprint efforts and for breaks. But I don't see a lot of advantage. It doesn't go into the red. It's just slightly higher.
Yeah.
So, although the bars move in their favor or on the head-to-head power chart, the thing is, in this course, you guys are fairly even. So you guys got just as much chance as they do.
All right. They're trying to save a lot of energy now.
Yep. I'm still looking at slow-mo.
Yeah, right now we're still chilling that coffee pace.
Yep. I'm waiting for the game to function properly still.
Huh.
Still doing it's still doing ladder league kind of things. Like right now, you guys are riding off course behind the crowd. Nobody's pedaling.
Nobody's pedaling because Zwift doesn't have pedals.
Right? Tron bike doesn't have pedals. Run on sheer willpower.
When I see the Scott Addict has pedals now.
There's one bike with disc brakes and rim brakes.
I'm guessing this guy Jones with the afro style hair is gonna climb well, but it's pretty light.
Yeah.
Might be droppable on the descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, KJ, don't mind my heart rate too, because I feel like I'm
Okay.
always in the 150s no matter what.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have sauce today, so I can't see that. I'm kind of blind on that. Light handicap today, unfortunately. I'm running on my iPad at a friend's house, spending the afternoon before my granddaughter's birthday party.
Nice.
She turns 3, or she just turned 3, so...
Alright, he got falls flat pretty much the rest of the way too. Uphill rest of
Yep. Yeah, little rolly through here.
Do we know the KM for the start of the climb?
Get that for you.
5.9.
Yeah, so that ways for that climb here.
Yeah.
The actual climb.
This is exactly a 5-mile long course, or 8 kilometers.
We are positioned well if we want to make something happen. I know we have 4 in the front, right?
Okay. My expectation is that they're just sitting in, and they're taking advantage of you guys letting them draft.
Yeah, but we're also pushing too hard right now either. So.
Right. But somebody on our team is pushing harder than somebody on their team.
Yeah.
I really think that this race is all about what happens on this first climb, and
Yep.
then pushing it on the descent. And if we can get a time trial line going with the team on the descent, we can actually have our heaviest, strongest rider push about 70% going down and obtain some incredible speed. And if they have lighter riders, they'll be dropped off.
Starting a little bit of the steeper section here.
Okay.
400 meters, 300.
Crazy. Still can see the people have started to pedal.
Still not
Right,
seeing
yeah.
too much crazy effort on their side.
Right.
One's pushing. David, you got no one chasing too? Keep pushing if you can.
Yep. Nobody's chasing. You can just keep rolling off. So it looks like we've got one off now. That's great. There's a 10-second gap. You keep pushing that. You're doing great. Great job, David. Yeah, Nick, don't chase. Just hang back. It's their job to chase. You jump on the wheel that's coming up behind you. You've got the happy one, Happy Z. I want you to be on his wheel. Stay there. Let them work to kill each other. Todd, if you can close that gap, be good. I don't want you to kill yourself doing it, but if you can pick it up like 0.2, 0.3 watts, you'll eventually close it up. Actually, Todd, I want you to hold right there because they're right are trying to draft off of you, and this isn't draftable, but don't waste your effort. I want you to hang on there. Ride with that guy who just passed you. Stand up on the pedals if you need to. Todd, that's for you.
You want me to try and gap up? Nick?
Yeah, if you want to gap up, that's great. I want Nick to hold back because I don't want Nick carrying anybody up. I want Nick to just ride on this guy's wheels. Nick's getting trapped right now at 7%, so I want you to stay there. Todd,
Here comes Jones.
Josh, if you can close it, that's great. Josh, I would say that attacking on the steeper parts is going to get you the most benefit. You've got a gap that's forming now on these guys behind you. So, good stuff. You're putting 5 seconds in on them, Josh. You're doing great.
Let's max out heart rate.
Okay. That's great. You're doing fine. You just got to get through this one section here, and then it'll kind of when you get up to this turn, that's where it's going to start to even out a little bit. I think this is the hardest part right here. Coming up through these turns, you've got a couple of ticks that goes pretty steep, and then you get past those, and then you're on this long straight, which is the fastest part of the course going downhill, but the slowest part. 15% is not easy. Looks like the group's coming back together there. Todd, if you're standing on the pedals, that's fantastic. If you're not, do consider standing and using your body weight to drive the pedals down so that you're minimizing your effort. It'll help to reduce your heart rate, and you will also get a little bit more power that way. Doing great, Todd. John, you're doing great. Josh, you're almost there. Great. Their guy that's on the front right now, he is their best climber, but he had to. No, it's okay. You're coming up to the flat soon. It's going to level out. And you're going to be fine. You're going to be time trialing at probably 2. David, if you can hold about. If you can hold on to 300 for a couple seconds, when you get up on this flatter spot, you're going to be catching up with him. The rest is coming, guys. You can see the finish line. As soon as you get up to the finish line, it makes a loop around the top. It's only about 25 meters away from the finish line, maybe 30. And you make this loop, and then you're headed back, and you've got recovery time. You can go soft pedal at that point. You're doing great. Nick, if you keep that up, you should be able to gap this guy.
That's the plan. One of them's weaker.
Yep.
Don't want to lose them.
Yep. Jones is the weak link. He's falling back right now. And the happy Zwifter, he's not doing so hot either. Now Jones just realized he's fallen off. He's trying to crank up. But happy Zwifter is definitely getting dropped at this point. If you can keep that pace up, Nick, you're going to be doing fine.
I'm happy.
You're looking
I'm
good.
not happy with here.
This is just a tough little spot. You're going to be past it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to start evening off. You're going to get 9 now. Come on. There's the 9. I was off by a second, damn it. There you go. There's the 9%. Happy really got happy. He's got some happy legs at this point. Yep. So, Nick, I need you to stick with him. I want to go over the top when you're coming back down. I want you to be on him. David, you're doing great. All right. Looks like everything goes back to normal after the turnaround. Oh, never mind. It all slow motion ladder league crap again.
Yeah.
So he's really pushing the. Oh, he's not pushing. So this is your chance to catch up with him, David.
What does the burrito do again?
I'm sorry?
What does the burrito do?
The burrito takes away their draft effect.
Okay.
So you don't want to use it near a teammate. And you don't want to waste it until you're in a position where you can eliminate draft, which is on the flat.
Okay.
You there, Josh?
He's pushing.
Yeah. You see.
%1,000% draft right now.
And David, you're doing the right thing by pedaling at 2.4 right now. You're in a recovery pedal. So that's good. And then you're on it now that you're coming down to the flat. That's great. Good riding. Good riding. You're doing great. Nick, you're looking good. John, you're looking good. It's there, back, and back up. So you got one more climb. Todd, you're doing fantastically well. You're only a couple seconds off of these guys. You can link up with John or with Josh. And then you two can work together. He's a bit in front of you. So if you're pedaling right, yep. So Nick, your job is to draft off these guys. I don't want you pulling.
Yeah.
You're not doing the work. You let them do the work. Because I don't want you assisting them getting up to David.
No.
David's got second locked in if he can stay away from you guys. And I want you to save your energy because I want you to lock in 3. And I know it's going to be difficult because Happy already showed that he can do that 2-minute effort for the last bit of the climb.
Yeah.
Happy. Jones is in the green. Walk off.
Yeah.
I've got him on 5 minutes. I've got them all on 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you can beat them, right? You can beat them with the 10-minute effort, but you can't beat them with the 1 minute, 2 minutes.
They're
So-
trying to get the pack behind us to catch now.
Yeah,
I'm doing 100 watts.
good. Let them do the work. And you've got a
So-
teammate right with you.
Josh will be with
So-
us in 3 seconds.
They're bringing everybody. They're bringing everybody together.
If Finley catches that, Todd, you and I are going to have to bridge up that chase.
Yep.
John, if you can get fun in front of Finley and then just go as slow as possible, that's probably
All right.
Todd, let me know when to spin up.
We're going so slow now. 2 watts a kilo.
Yep.
I'm 1 second behind you.
Josh, if you and Todd can bridge up, it's going to be fantastic. We'll have 4 there in that pack competing for points.
It's bridging up shit. It's garbage. Nothing but busting my balls up a hill and busting them down.
Right?
Todd, let me know when you want to swap.
Yeah, just keep going.
You're doing great.
I'm doing 3.1 right now. I may not have shit left when I hit the hill, but that's okay. Jobs get you there. After that, it's your take.
They're upping the pace.
Okay, so Sanchez is settled in. He's going to sit back and take last place. He's letting you guys go. You guys are moving away from him about a second every couple of 5-10 seconds. So
Okay, they're tempoing now.
Hey, Josh, you head up.
Bring off again. They're attacking.
I didn't realize what we were doing.
yep, and now they're picking it up.
Don't let them get away from you guys.
Yep.
Got him.
Doing great, Nick. David, they're starting to close on you, so you need to be pushing the pace a little bit harder.
I'm doing all I can right now.
Okay.
Stay with me, Josh.
Uh-oh.
I think
Invisibility. He's not moving though. I see a shadow. There goes another one.
I don't think we're.
You get some fake.
I don't think we're catching this, KJ.
Okay, what's the start of the next climb?
Oh, we climbing already?
No, not yet. We've just got turned around and started to head back now. We've probably got about 3 kilometers before the climb. If you're on the front.
They're attacking again.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
So I'd
We're
say
working us over.
the climb is going to start at about 8.
Okay. Well, it's 5 point. No. How long is it again? The climb?
About the climb itself is about 3 kilometers.
Okay. Cool.
Really gets hard at 5. You're going to have a little bit of an uptick at about 2.5 kilometers out, maybe 3.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that the climb's going to start somewhere.
With 8 to go.
Yeah, you've got a little ways to go.
Well, it looks like they're going a little bit.
They're trying to wear me out with attacks.
Maybe we should just cover second and third wheel.
What I'm doing.
Looks like they've had a possible technical issue. Their lead rider has disappeared, unless he ghosted for a second.
Yeah.
Oh no, he turned around.
Okay.
He already made the lap.
All right.
I just saw him go by.
Oh,
Just gave us-
I thought you guys were already done with the lap and going up
No.
again. Okay, so
No.
we've got, yeah,
Do we
we've got
get a
5
long
kilometers
time.
before you're going to get. Okay,
Yeah.
Do we get
It's
a
going to be
power up here?
5.9 kilometers in a minute.
right.
I'm dropping the burrito. Oh shit.
Thanks.
Sorry, Nick.
Nick doesn't have draft effect on the front.
I should have saved it. I thought we were gonna get a power up at the start.
There we go. I didn't get anything.
Oh no.
Nope.
No
I
power
fucking
up,
never
yeah.
do.
No, I think the only power up you get was from the finish banner.
Oh well.
Is anything spinning on the bottom banner?
Oh,
One attacking.
No, I'm just using the ghost trying to get a different
Oh,
power.
there goes Jones.
I'd save the ghost for later. It'll be more effective on the hill.
This is just a fake, Nick.
Yeah.
Josh
But
and
they'll take
Todd,
one
you're
that
doing
works,
great.
you
Just
know?
keep working together.
Yeah, I'm very negative still.
David, you're holding the field off very well.
Okay,
Keep
thanks.
going your pace. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my heart rate down.
Yep. You can use a breathing exercise. Time that you're blowing out a candle, a longer exhalation, and that might help bring it down. There's another way that you can do it also is to inhale at regular pace and exhale with a compression, and that can help too.
Thank you.
Because then you're taking on more oxygen. So
Yeah.
try one or the other and see which one will benefit you and help you manage that. I see it's going down right now, so that's good. There you go. Look at that. David, you're going to have a little bit of a bump as you go around this roundabout.
Okay.
Don't let it psych you. John and Nick, you're going to hit the bump here in a little bit too. Again, don't let it psych you out. Not a big deal. Just a little 1%. You might feel some drag on the pedal. Got this. You guys are doing great holding pace with them. Josh and Todd, you're doing great. Holding on to your positions. I don't believe anything's going to change there.
I'm gonna shift it to just hold off Sanchez, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you're really having to hold off Sanchez. I think Sanchez is holding
done.
himself off. Yeah.
He was way behind you
He's
guys.
trying to pedal harder to make up time, but every time he does, it just, he gets 1 or 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, and then he has to back off. So he's got a lot of willpower, but, he's like going up to 3.0 for a couple seconds, trying to make a difference, covers a couple seconds, and then he's back down to 1.5 like right now. So you guys keep holding in where you're doing it. You're doing fantastically well together. Keep taking turns so you guys keep your pace. You do have a chance to make up some time here, but then you've got to face the hill. David, where Malay is right now, he is on the hill going up into some of the 2 and 3 percent sections. So just so you know, you've got about a minute out before you're going to start to feel those lower level undulations going up.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to be able to attack like I did the last time, so.
No, that's understandable.
It's a rare thing to taste blood when you're on the trainer.
You're still holding off a good amount of time right now with 44 seconds. You're starting to put more time in on the other folks. So if you don't have to attack, As long as you maintain that now, it's going to
Yeah.
benefit you in the end. Because even if these guys come on hard with a 1 minute or 2 minute effort, they're not going to be able to close the 45 seconds that you've got right now if you can continue to maintain.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's
my
what I
point.
want you to do.
Okay. We're on the same page.
Okay.
I'll go outside.
Okay.
And Nick, you're doing perfectly well right here. Smart moves.
Yeah, Nick, just sit behind them on the climb and then it's fast when you want. All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I'm feeling confident.
I felt stronger than both of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I just don't want you to bring them up to me. But
no, it's not going to happen, man. It's 42 seconds. It's huge.
okay. Okay.
The goal for Nick and John is to beat these guys up the hill. Not
Right.
not to close the gap, but to beat them up the hill. If they can beat them, then we are going to take an effective number of points, and I think we can win it. But this is where the race is at. It's up to John and Nick.
All right.
Yeah.
David's got points sealed. We've got points sealed in the back. We need these middle points. If we don't get them, then we can't win. We need to be 2, 3, 4 in this race because they've got 3 riders in this group.
That's gonna be
Nick,
tough.
I don't want you going off the front where it's draftable.
No.
So anything underneath 7, anything under 7 is not
88
time to go off the front.
for the gradient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you want to take over?
Yeah. Okay.
Doing great, Nick. I love that Happy's been out there burning watts the whole time. Okay, you guys can see it. It's coming up.
Yeah.
This is where it is. Yeah, Dave, you extended your lead. You're doing fine. You're holding at 49, going up to 50 now. Don't think that there's a lot of risk there as long as you can maintain the pace that you're holding right now going up the hill. They are starting to close that down a bit. David, if they get underneath 30 seconds at you, I need you to start making a little bit more effort. You can go in phases where you're pushing and then backing off, but I need you to push a little bit more, otherwise they will catch you. And Happy's leading this effort, so it's not Nick dragging him up. Yeah, you're doing well there. Okay, David, you see that S-turn coming up there right after the
Yeah.
S-turn is where it gets difficult. So just gird yourself because it's going to hurt.
All right.
Nick, you're doing well. Keep it up. John, you just need to be beating Jones and Finley at this point right now. And trying to close that gap up to Happy. So, and I know that's going to be hard. But you're only 4 seconds off of Nick. So keep it up. You're doing great. Gosh, you're doing great. Keep nice pace. No fear. You've got 1 minute and 20 seconds on Sanchez still. He's trying to do his efforts again to close, and it's just not going to work. He doesn't have the watts at this point to make up the distance. Not unless he's just been completely sandbagging. And I don't think that's the case. He's going to have to work without a draft. You guys are doing great. Josh, can you get closer to Todd's wheel? Okay, Nick, you're coming up on the S turn. When you get there, that's where it's going to get hard. Need to dig deep. You can do
I
it.
think I've lost Nick, KJ.
You're doing great. Way to catch on to Nick's wheel. You're doing fine. This is where you guys want to dance on those pedals and use your body weight to get you through this. You can do it. Drop the gear and stand on the pedals and just keep grinding. You straighten your legs, you use your body weight to drive the pedal down. It takes away from your muscles and you can relax a little bit and actually do some recovery. And it gets easier and you'll be able to push hard. You're doing great.
Comes Jones.
Jones is not matching watts with you guys, so you're doing well. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing well. You are closing on Happy. Keep it up. You guys have made up 2 seconds on Happy now. Keep going. You're doing great. You're almost out of the pain cave here. Right after it takes that turn, it starts to level off a little bit. Right where David is where the turn gets a little bit more gentle. You get out of that 16. David, you're doing great. Nobody going to catch you. You can hold your pace there and not overcook yourself. Great job, John. Doing great, Nick. You guys are holding off Jones for sure, and Finley's already thrown in the towel. So it's really down to whether or not you can catch Happy, and Happy's digging in. You got about 1 kilometer left. Jones is cranking up, trying to catch on, and then falling back. So keep it up, guys. You're doing great. You're putting him back down again. About 1 kilometer left. Do it. Keep it up. John, you need to catch Nick's wheel. I want you to win. I want you to beat Jones handily, and I need you to get up there. Come on. You can do it. Nick, keep going. You can catch Happy. You can see the finish line now, guys. Look in your radar. It's right there. About 800, 900 meters out. And you're on 5% now. This is easy mode. You can do this. This is 5%. Compared to that 16, this is like going down a flat. You can do it. You're doing great. Don't worry about the numbers. Ignore them. Just push through this section and you'll be back on a nice, easy spot. Come on. Come on, John. Crank it up. You only got 3 minutes of effort left at the most. And you can make it shorter if you go harder. Come on, John. You can do it. Nick, you can keep going. Don't want to see those watts dropping below 3 at this point. Oh, come on. I know it hurts. You can do this. You can do this. Keep it going, John. You're doing great. Okay, you're on the 5% now, John. And you got the finish line in sight.
Go, boys, go.
Go, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Finish with the flourish, Nick. Come on. You can do it. You're almost there. You're almost there, Nick. Keep going. Come on, John. Keep going. Keep digging. Keep digging, John. Keep digging.
Oh.
You're doing great. You guys buried him. All right, you guys held off Jones. It's going to be tough on points. It's going to be tough on points. You did a great job. Great job. Now, if you guys want to hang out together up at the top, you can stop pedaling. I think the race is over, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go all the way down?
No.
Oh, okay.
What? I crossed the line.
See.
Oh, just keep going, just in case.
There
Go
is
ahead.
no finish. There's no line to cross.
I already finished. I finished at the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the finish line. I got the finish thing.
Yeah, so if you want to, you can save your energy up a little bit, and then you can bomb through this on a time trial bike or something. You can change your bike out and try to get your 100.
I got it already.
Okay.
But get on the old, what's that? The hand cycle.
Yeah.
That's the one. Thanks, KJ. I needed that.
Welcome. I'm sorry it was so brutal.
Oh, it was good. It was fun.
Who picked that route?
It was an auto pick.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke.
All right.
Technology's fault.
So Sanchez is trying to close gap on you guys at this point. It's kind of a moot point. I don't know why he's going so hard.
Right.
He's just got to ride to finish. And I saw him pushing 4.1 just back there for a second, and it's like, dude, you're 2 minutes off. Save your watch. Just finish and get your closing points. Yeah, great job, Todd. Doing fantastically well. There you go. Good job. And Josh, you got 5 seconds. Come on. Finish with a flourish. Lay out some watts. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Great job. Great job. That's awesome. You guys did great. That was a tough course.
Man, I was
Yeah.
redlining heart rate like
Yeah.
time.
Nick,
I've never seen watt balance high into like negative 25 or something.
Nick, when you were giving the course recon, I missed the third bump that you were talking about because my wife came down to say goodbye. If I would have known that, I wouldn't have gone 900 watts on the first bump.
Yeah, no, the third one is the brute. It's the brute.
Oh my gosh! I thought you were saying the first one was the brute.
It's
No, it's the one right after the S turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It took me that whole second lap to recover.
Well, good job, guys. I think we only lost by like 2 points.
1 point, maybe 2.
Yeah. A lot more competitive than I think the on paper matchup would suggest. So, good job.
Yeah, thanks, you too.
There was a lot of heart in that race. You guys did really, really well. You guys.
There was a lot of heart rate in
Nothing
that
to
race.
be ashamed of.
I would call it a lot of pain, but that works too.
No, there was a lot of heart rate in that race.
Yeah.
What the heck? It took me down the other side of the hill.
Did it?
Yeah. There's no
Well,
turnaround.
You get to. You're in uncharted territory now.
Yeah. I'm like, what
I
the
don't
heck?
understand why they don't just let people use this course when they want to. Like, is it a secret? You know, like, so weird.
It's weird because you can get downtown Dolphin with a club ride, but you can't get this one.
Yeah.
You have to request special acts.
Yeah. Like, what's the point?
Hey, Josh, are you coming towards me? Turn around. You think you're coming towards me? Turn around. Are you going to go downhill? I know, you're going down the other side of the hill. There was no turnaround, right?
Well, that wasn't bad for a good recovery day.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do a training ride called the Beggar today. I think I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I think we did it already.
Yeah, I'm gonna text my coach what this was. So
Sufficient, for sure.
I didn't tell him I was doing this today. So
FTP increase.
nice, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what sucks the most is like it's just a little too early for me to have a beer right now.
Not true.
I might have to.
Hey, what's the
Yeah.
as long as you're not drinking before noon, it's okay. So we got 3 minutes.
Well, I got to ride for 3 more minutes, and then I can drink beer.
Go for an airport.
Yeah.
I like this other side of the hill, though, Josh. It's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Is it
Way
sunny
better.
over there?
Oh, yeah, it's dark.
Oh, okay, because it's dark over here too.
It's way much more fun going down the hill. I think it's actually the same hill. It's weird because they didn't have the turnaround. They just went and let us go down the other side of the hill, which is actually the same hill. Is that
Are
weird?
you in a city or are you like in a countryside?
I'm in the city.
Oh,
When
weird.
we didn't turn around though. I don't know if Josh did, but I know I didn't.
You probably blacked out at that point.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I blacked out. That's a good thing, yeah.
Oh man, I almost blacked out on the first climb. Like that second, that
I probably
Yeah.
ATP were the nice ones to actually send us the video. And I didn't even like watch the full thing. So when I thought, oh yeah, it ends on uphill, I didn't realize it was like the same massive hill that we went up. I thought it was just a small
Yeah.
hill.
Oh no, I knew from reading that we had to do an out and back, and that's why when I almost blacked out the first time, I'm like, shit, this isn't gonna be good.
Yeah, all I know is that royally sucked.
Yeah, that about summed it up.
I tried to make some time up on the Finley guy, but I just couldn't.
No,
Well,
you couldn't make up time on Finley, but Finley wasn't in the race at the end, which is good.
No, I was just trying for position for points, right? I figured
Yeah,
if I close that gap, 25 seconds at one point.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get that, but you did a great job. You did a really
You did a great job,
Todd.
KJ. Thanks so much.
It's not a problem.
Thanks,
All right,
KJ.
guys.
Yeah, I figured I worked this hard. I figured I got to get this.
We're not doing that.
All right, folks. Talk to you soon. Good job.
Yeah, good job, everybody.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
praise him.
Yeah, thanks, KJ.
Yeah,
No problem. I'll see you guys later.